Hey guys, I'm Vaibhav and welcome back to Auto and Explore. In today's video, we have the all-new Yamaha R15 V4. Yamaha has launched R15 V4 and R15M in the last week. R15 V4 is upgraded or next version of the R15 V3. And talking about the R15M, you can say R15M as a clone or 150cc clone model of the bigger daddy R1M. In this video, we'll talk about the highlighting features, what is new in the design, engine, mileage, top speed, also the features, the new features of this bike. The most highlighting feature of the V4 and the R15M are front new design, USD fork, traction control, sleeper clutch, quick shifter and the Yamaha Y Connect feature. So first we'll talk about the design and what are the new things that you'll get in this bike in terms of design. So in terms of design, R15 V3, R15 V4 and R15M are one of the best looking motorcycles in terms of design in 150 to 400cc segment. Yes, there is no such impressive looking motorcycle in 150 to 400cc segment. Honestly, I really like the design of this bike. If you are a bike enthusiast or very active on social media, you'll notice one thing: many of the R15 V3 owners are modifying their bike to look similar to that of the R1M, and Yamaha has done a very good job in making a bike which looks similar to the Big Daddy R1M. Talking about the design of this particular bike, dynamic, sportier, the road presence is really good. The handlebar position gives you a sporty look or the sporty seat position, which makes you feel like a real rider. It gives you a different experience. As I said, this is one of the best looking motorcycle in the segment. And talking about the USD forks, you get golden color USD forks, which gives you the best sporty look, and it also gives you the best stability while cornering, racing and anything you do on this bike. First time in R15 series you're getting USD forks. And talking about the tire, you get 100 by 80 section 17-inch tubeless tires at the front with blue alloy wheels. Talking about the brakes, you get dual disc brakes with dual channel ABS. And talking about the rear tire, it is 140 by 70 17-inch tire with blue alloy wheels and tire hugger and the same tail section as of the R15 V3. This is the front portion of this bike. It is one of the most attractive part of this design of this bike. It looks really well by my personal opinion. This is the bifunctional LED headlamp which is similarly used in Yamaha MT-15. These are the two LED DRL. Talking about the color, this is racing blue color. This one is gloss type and the side fairing comes in matte type. The side fairing comes in a matte finishing, mud guard comes in matte finishing, this comes in golden color, the tank comes in glossy finishing, even the tail section comes in glossy finish. Talking about the tank design has been changed. This type of vent also are available on the Yamaha V3. And when it comes to side view, this bike impress any 20-year boy or 50-year-old man. Just look at the design, just look at the side panel, just look at the finishing at the side panel. It looks like a Richter class motorcycle, honestly. This is the all digital instrumental console of this bike. There are many features in the console. It is new. Talking about the Yamaha Motorcycle Connect, you can connect your all digital infotainment system to your phone using Yamaha Y Connect app. Engine kill switch and start button is integrated in only one button, which is a new feature in this bike. This is the hazard lamp button, so you also get hazard lamps. This button is to control all the settings and info in this system. Talking about the infotainment, this is the fuel level indicator, this is the speedometer, this is the tachometer, this is the timing, this is the gear position sensor or indicator, and this is street yani ki street mode. You get two modes in this bike, street mode and track mode. You also get variable wall actuation, and there are many indication lamps here, and this lamp is usually gear changing indicator. I mean, this is RPM indicator, and you can control various things with this button. This is average, this is the mileage of the bike which indicates in liter per 100 kilometers. Okay, this is traction control on or off. This is battery voltage currently, but the battery voltage is around 12.2 voltage. This is the coolant temperature, okay, and this is to change the mode, track mode or sport mode. So these are the clip-on handlebars of this bike, and R15 is really famous to the handlebar position only. The handlebar position is really to the lower part, just like the bigger sports bike, which gives you the sports bike feeling. Talking about the seats are not changed compared to the R15 V3. The tail section and the seat section and this section is not changed in this bike compared to the previous version. So it's time to start the bike and listen to the exhaust sound. So let's talk about engine and performance. This bike has a 155cc liquid cooled fuel injection engine which produces about 18.4 horsepower and 14.2 Newton meter of torque. And talking about the performance, this bike is really refined compared to the R15 V3. The bike is refined, it's smooth, the acceleration or the pickup, what we call, is decent. It is one of the best in the segment. When you ride this bike, you doesn't feel you're riding 150cc motorcycle, you feel you're riding any 200cc or 250cc motorcycle. So this is the attitude of this bike. And talking about the mileage, the average mileage of this bike is around 40 to 45, which dealership tell or the companies tell. But if you want to know the actual mileage of this bike, then you must know Ayush Verma, who is the owner of the R15M. So you can watch his video for the actual mileage. So let's talk about the price. Price is the very important thing for all the Indians. The on-road price of this bike is 2.11 lakh in Solapur, where I live, for the racing blue color. There are 5 variants and there are 5 colors. So this is the on-road price list of this bike. You can pause and watch. So let's come to the final verdict. Should you buy this bike? And should I recommend this bike for you? Yes. If you're a beginner biker, then I will surely recommend you this bike. The acceleration is good, the pickup is really good, you can control this bike. The top speed goes around 145 to 150 or 145. The mileage is actually good.